Most guys today, especially young guys, think that being a high value man is about having cars, watches, and Instagram and being able to flex about it. But let me be real with you. As someone who's observed and who pays attention to what makes a man actually high value, especially when it comes to women and other men around them, that is not it. At least that's not enough. If you want to become an unshakable, top-tier man, the kind that women respect, that other men admire, and that life bends around, you need a whole different blueprint. And I'm gonna warn you, 90% of guys never actually get this because it's actually very, very hard to be disciplined enough to go through with it. But I'm gonna tell you what it is anyway, and we're gonna look through it. The first part is master your emotions or be a slave to them alternatively. If you can't control your emotions, you'll never control your life. Top tier men aren't ruled by anger, they aren't ruled by anxiety, by insecurity, or by lust. You can feel all of those things. That is totally fine. That's what makes you human. But if you act on every impulse or every urge that you have, you are just a grown boy pretending to be a man. Because real men feel the storm, they feel their emotions, and they feel the anxiety, just like women, by the way, but they move with purpose anyway, and they move knowing, okay, this is bad for me, let me avoid this. Unshakable men don't let their emotions make the decisions for them. They use their mind, they use their discipline, and their long-term visions to move. Point number 2 is this: ruthlessly cut out anything that is not good for you. Here's what most guys don't actually want to hear, because this actually hurts. You have to kill the weak parts of yourself, which is what? You need to kill the laziness, you need to kill the excuses, the self-pity, and the victim mindset of I can't do it because X, okay? Stop that. You can either nurture weakness and blame the world and blame your circumstances and your parents, or you can wake up one day, look yourself in the mirror and say, no more of this, I'm gonna choose greatness today. And then keep choosing it every day, no matter how hard it gets. The top tier men demand more from themselves than anyone else could demand from them. And that is what makes them extremely successful compared to everyone else. The third point is this: build power, not just status. Most guys today are so focused on chasing clout. Clout, by the way, is fake because it changes with time. Power is what's real. Power is competence. Power is reputation. Power is your ability to walk into any room, broke or rich, and people around you feel the force, feel the aura is the new modern term, and feel that they need to respect you. It's not about how loud you are, it's about how solid you are in yourself, how confident you are in yourself when everyone else is shaking. Point 4 is this: women don't want men who don't need them. Let me repeat that. Women don't want men who don't need them. Another hard truth: yes, women don't truly respect a man who need them emotionally, who need them mentally, or need them financially. Women are drawn to men who are already full by themselves, who have a mission, who have a goal. And men who have a mission, who would be great with a woman or without a woman. The second that you start making a woman feel like she needs to be there to make your purpose great, you will lose her respect, because she will think that you're weaker than another man who could do it by himself. Remember that love is beautiful, but we live in a harsh world, and the reality is that you need to be bold and you need to up your game. The next point is this: you need to play the long game. And the long game is hard because it requires a lot of patience, it requires a lot of discipline. And you know what separates the top men from the rest of them? Delayed gratification. Everybody wants fast money, everybody wants fast success, everybody wants fast validation. Actually, this goes for women as well. But the top men, or the top people in general, are willing to bleed for years for a future that 99% of people will never touch, will never achieve, and will never even know exists. They build skills, they build networks, and they build character in their early years for years without seeing results. If you're only gonna chase the highs and you're only gonna chase the quick successes, you will never get there, because success and actual respect takes time. Remember that becoming an unshakable man isn't about flexing what you have or what you don't have. It's about becoming so solid inside yourself that nothing, no woman, no failure, nothing out there could break you. You need to learn to master your emotions. You need to build real power, and you need to make women the cherry on top, not your whole life. Stop chasing women. Most guys will never actually get this. But if you're still here listening at this point, maybe you're not like most guys. Maybe you are the exception. So go out there and prove it to yourself. Because remember that most guys don't want to go through the pain of getting there. Most guys want success now. They want results now. But if you want everything now, and if you don't wait and don't patiently go after what you want for yourself in the long run, you will never get there. And the only way to get there is through perseverance, hard work, and understanding that to be better than everyone else, you have to keep going every single day without fail and without giving up. And if it's too hard for you, then just know this: you didn't want it enough. Because if you truly wanted it, you would have gotten it.